trip finale between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. The Baby Cakes enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, R.D. Reed gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now, Rocket O'Hara. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Rocket O'Hara.
And now pitch on the way. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Coming to the plate now, number 8. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Number 8.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Nicholas moves over. He's got it 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Digging in, Nick Brown. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Wells, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Nicholas is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Munoz. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Slugger Steele. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll plate their 2nd run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at 3rd.
Number 26.
So coming to the plate, number 26, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, number 15.
Number 15.
Fouled off. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Into the box, Walter Brown.
Walter Brown.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Stepping in now, Rocket O'Hara. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Manuel Rosario comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Standing in now, number 8. Well struck down the right field line. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Nick Brown. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
In now, Wells.
Number 11.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now
Stepping in now, Munoz.
Number 9.
As he rips it on the ground to second. LaCastro right there. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. New Orleans is out in front, 11-0. Walter Brown, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Standing in, Robinson Barron. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Now batting, Kelvin Nicholas. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Hara waits on it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Baby Cakes lead it 11-0. Now at the plate, slugger Steele. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, as this lead got even wider. Into the box, number 26. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, Dero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Standing in now, Walter Brown.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Nicholas is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rocket O'Hara. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now
In now, number 8.
Number 8.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box now, Nick Brown. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
11.
Wells. Popped him up. Sauer has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting. Number 9.
Riding in once again, Munoz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of the second. New Orleans is out in front, 17-0. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Stepping in, Bobby Sauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
High in the air into shallow left center. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Tim LeCastro. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Digging in to try it again, Slugger Steele.
First baseman, Slugger Steele.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Standing in now, number 26, sent out to straightaway center field. Nicholas is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, number 15. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch it.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
In now, Walter Brown.
Walter.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is line to left. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Rocket O'Hara will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box, number 8.
Number 8.
Pulled toward right center field. Nicholas moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Baby Cakes lead it 20-0. So striding in, Gerald First. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gerald First.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Brown scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, catcher, Humberto Delgado.
Into the box, Humberto Delgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Count 0-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Manuel Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jimmy Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now at the plate, Nick Brown. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Nicholas. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wells. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Nicholas is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Munoz. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Now batting, the first baseman, Slugger.
Into the box now, Slugger Steele. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Nicholas has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. New Orleans is out in front, 21-0. Ready for another chance? Robinson Barron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Robinson Barron.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now to the plate, Kelvin Nicholas. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Number 15 into shallow left. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Fielder number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson there. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, number 26 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, number 15. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Popped him up. Sauer over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Now at the plate, Walter Brown. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson at the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Rocket O'Hara will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Foles. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Munoz takes it in. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Bobby Sauer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Tim LaCastro. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Coles stands at first with 1 out. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Munoz is under it, and that retires the side. Number 8 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Toles going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Nick Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Nicholas is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. So digging in now, Wells hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeCastro fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Baby Cakes lead it 21-0. Striding into the box, Humberto Delgado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Alex Verdugo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61, Alex Verdugo.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box, Robinson Barron, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Nicholas patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, slugger Steele.
Stepping up to the plate, slugger Steele. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Talk about living up to the hype. We heard in spring training that this rookie had all the makings of being a great one, and swings like that are the reason why. What a pretty swing, and what a rookie year he's having.
Now batting, number 26.
Stepping in now, number 26, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, number 15. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now batting, pitcher.
Standing in now, Walter Brown. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Rocket O'Hara, and that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
In now, number 8. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Edward Iverson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
5, Edward Iverson. Now batting.
Into the box now, Nick Brown.
Nick Brown.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Barron onto the grass. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Wells. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
Into the box,
Number
Munoz.
9.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. High and deep to left center field. Nicholas ranging back, still going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
In now, Slugger, Steele.
Slugger, Steele.
Fouled off. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. New Orleans is out in front, 29-0. Ready for another shot now, Kelvin Nicholas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in, number 26. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nicholas is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone. At the plate, number 15. And he's shooting for some real history here as he looks for home run number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Walter Brown. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Peterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Center fielder number 7, Rocket O'Hara.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Rocket O'Hara. He's 5 for 6 to this point. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, number 8. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now batting.
Into the box, Nick Brown.
Nick Brown.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
And I think that just shows how much that 3-run homer affected him. He was still kicking himself for that mistake, and then he made another. Clearly, these guys are seeing him really well right now.
Zach Rosca comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Zach Rosca. Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in now, Wells. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Again, another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, how about the top of this lineup right now? Can't ask for much more than this. If the pitcher didn't have a crisis of confidence before, he sure does now. He's not even completely through the heart of the order yet.
Now batting, number 9.
In now, Munoz. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nicholas over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 34-0. Stepping in, Bobby Sauer. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Tim LaCastro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And this is taken for the out.
First baseman, number 1, Gerald Burks.
So striding forward now, Gerald Burks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So coming to the plate, slugger Steele.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Burks is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 26.
Digging in, number 26. 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nicholas is under it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, number 15. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, his 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
The pitcher, number 54.
Into the box, Walter Brown.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, and after the 2nd home run, you could just sense that he's spent. Poor body language, he's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
Center fielder, number 7.
Stepping in now, Rocket O'Hara. This is line to left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. New Orleans is out in front, 36-0. Ready once again, Humberto Delgado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Carlos Samuel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Samuel.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robinson Barron. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
Tons of runs in this one. The Baby Cakes jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Walter Brown wins his 3rd of the season and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. R.D. Reed was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.